Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's reading. Of course, you know me as Stan the Shadow Seeker, and I am going to be doing a general tarot reading for my beautiful collective that I'm channeling into every week. And I really do hope everyone has had a wonderful week this week. We are almost at the end of 2025, and that is just so prolific in itself that we have really definitely stepped into this, new threshold of what is about to happen for us. For many of you, you may not be aware that next year is a year of one. And I know it sounds a little strange to say, but it is a year of one. And that would only really make sense if you follow numerology. But we can get into that later. I feel like I am channeling a very specific message for maybe specific individuals in the collective. And it's a very light message that's coming through. And so that's where we're going to end this particular reading, because I do feel like for many of you, you have been going through fluctuations lately with a lot of integration of what's happening for you, energetically speaking, for everyone that's going to be looking very, very different. But essentially, we're all going through the same thing where we are integrating something, some form of a spiritual lesson. And some of you are doing it very quickly. So things are coming at you in a very quick pace with the chariot energy that I'm sensing, or Knight of Swords. But it's coming in very swiftly. But then for others of you, there are things that need to be really sat with and really reflected on. So everyone's definitely in a different integration period right now, but we are all basically on the same wavelength, which is just truly amazing for this collective. And so that's why I feel like there's a very specific message that wants to come out. So I am going to be channeling that message. I do feel as if three cards may be coming out. And okay, it looks like I was wrong. It's just one card. And that card is the Hierophant reversed. So I am sensing here that what is going on for many of you in the collective, I feel like this might be a continuation of previous readings, is that you are currently questioning old belief systems, rules, or expectations that you're currently living by. And this may look like to the outside world sort of like a rebellion phase, but it's not right now. It's actually you really trusting your own inner knowing, and you are going about things the way that you feel is right for you. And I do feel like that is coming through for the collective in the 3D in many different ways or aspects. And in doing so, what's really challenging about what you're doing right now is that there's a lot of this inner miscommunication or unspoken resentment that I'm sensing. There's a lot of mental fog or emotionally defensiveness type of energy that I'm sensing from some of you. So it's like you're holding back something that I'm sensing. And it's really weird that I'm getting that from the Hierophant, because this really feels more like a different type of energy. So let me actually draw another card as I'm shuffling. Okay, yes. So this is definitely a different type of energy. This is the Queen of Swords energy in the reverse position that has just come out. So, yeah, the challenge here is to pause before speaking and to make sure that your words come from clarity and not frustration or wounded thinking, especially if you're dealing with some sort of external communication with someone like a divine masculine, a divine feminine energy, or just in the workplace or any external energy is what I'm sensing. It doesn't feel specific, but it may be specific to you as to what I'm talking about. I feel like I need to just draw one more card, so let's shuffle and see what else is coming through. But this is actually the message here from Spirit that I'm sensing, and it's just very direct. It doesn't feel like there's anything else that really needs to be said. But just drawing this next card. Okay, so we have the Moon reversed. This will be our final card. So this is definitely showing that illusions are lifting, confusion is clearing, And what has really felt unclear internally is starting to make sense for you. And so that's going to be coming out in many different ways too. I do feel like that's really centered around an external person, even though I'm not feeling an external energy per se. So it's looking different for everyone, but I do feel that there is some romantic element to that. But spirit knows what I'm talking about for you. So I want to keep this really just kind of almost ambiguous and only connecting if it actually connects for you in that particular sense. But some sort of truth is surfacing and it's going to feel uncomfortable at first, but it's going to feel really liberating once the fog has truly lifted, is what I'm sensing. So that's where we actually are going to end this reading. I just wanted to end it very light for the end of this week because I do feel for many of you it has been kind of a rough week as far as integrating a lot of things. But that is the channeled message. If it does connect for you, please take it. But if it doesn't, then leave that for someone else. And we will have more deeper readings coming along soon. But for that, I will definitely leave the reading here and close it. And I do hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend. And as we approach the end of 2025, just think about what it is that is coming for you and what it is that you're going to be releasing. And with that, blessed be. And I will see you in the next reading.